Hello, my name is Ernest Clifford Hadley, and I have a simple question for you. Have you ever been in a group discussion where your opinion was tested to the max? Did you stick with it, or did you allow the knowledge and the input of others to possibly push you into a different idea or viewpoint? According to an article titled How Group Discussions Create Strong Attitudes and Strong Partisans by Research and Politics, a corporate entity of New York, they did a study which looked into the effect that group discussions had on helping to create a political ideology within the communities of people, the communities within America. Evidence showed that group discussions help create very partisan beliefs. Evidence illustrated that if an individual went into a speech with a very concrete, a very, very strong belief that they had, whether that be due to religious reasoning or simply because they believe in the evidence that helped them have that opinion to believe with, that if they went into a conversation versus someone who just didn't have any concrete idea on the topic at hand, evidence showed that the person with the strong belief held to that opinion that they had much more than in contrast to the individual who just didn't have quite a strong belief. The reasoning behind why partisan group conversations help create or created to begin with is because as a society we were fed endless and endless amounts of cold, hard data. We don't always know what it says. You turn on the television, you turn on the Google, you look at the Yahoo, and there's endless and endless amounts of information just a click or two away. So you have an audience that simply goes by that information, while at the same time you have an audience who they may look at that information that's easily available to them, but they also have strong opinions, whether they're built from that information that everyone else has access to, or whether or not they have that information, that the belief in that information for various other reasons. The ones with the strong beliefs, the point is, are the ones that tend to do the most influencing when it comes to a whole. This is very important, but it can also be very dangerous. It's very good for a society, which is hinted on in the journal, to have strong partisan beliefs. You should stick to your guns when you really and truly believe in it. But if you think, I might not be right, you should be willing to see what other sides have to say. But once you get the very best information that is based off of the very best of the facts that you have at reach at the moment that the discussion is being stated, you should have a strong belief in that because it is what is correct, at least based off of cold hard evidence. And doing this allows for political participation to be successful. Because if you and you and you all state your opinions, you take those opinions, you look at what research says, and you come together with a unified message that you both compromised on and put hard work and you put information into, the likelihood is that the political participation in the country is going to be much healthier because people are going to be unified, but they're also going to know that what they're doing and what they're saying is based off of very strong evidence. And it's not just, I want my side, or you want your side. It's not just partisanship. It becomes, in that case, bipartisanship, which is where the real strength comes in at. And this article is what it's speaking at. It taps the ice, it taps into it, and it will allow us to further look into the future and to the results of partisan and bipartisanship in terms of political participation. Thank you, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen to my speech.